Well, today it looks like we're gonna be going down sad route. This has been getting requested. I forget who, and then a bunch of other people, but somebody keeps commenting over and over again, all in caps. And I was like, okay, I finally do it. Which this has been requested for a while. I just didn't want to get sad because it's gonna be sad. It's literally tragic details about Louis Tomlinson. So yeah, for YouTube channel, I react to One Direction, aka One Direction, and all the So Boys literally every single day. For YouTube channel, subscribe, click the like button, check out my Patreon if you want to support channel further, and get a lot of more bonus content that's on here on YouTube. Yeah, everyone's having a great day. You're probably gonna be having a bad day after we watch this together, and yeah, that's this. I want to watch this, but uh
From the loss of loved ones to his strained relationship with his father to the conspiracy theory that his son isn't real, the tragic real life story of Louis Tomlinson should come with a complimentary box of Kleenex. Fans of Louis Tomlinson are probably well aware of the deep bond he had with his late mother, Joanna Deacon. Tragically, Deacon's time on Earth was cut short after she passed away from leukemia in December 2016 at the age of 43.
oh, I did not know she had
Tomlinson first got the
leukemia.
call about his
Jesus
mom's terminal
Christ.
diagnosis while attending a friend's wedding, a moment he described as super traumatic. He spoke about his mother during an interview on SiriusXM a month after her passing, saying, "It's not something that I feel 100% comfortable talking too much about, but just quickly, when I first found out the news, I kind of did want to throw the towel in. But it was my mom who said to me that I've just got to keep going. She told me very sternly that she wanted me to." Deacon died less than a year after the birth of Tomlinson's son, Freddie. The proud mom was also survived by Tomlinson's 6 siblings, including her then 2-year-old twins, Ernest and Doris.
Wow,
Louis
he has
Tomlinson's family
some. Wow, I did not know he had that young of brothers. Huh? He has. Wow. He has brothers younger than I am by like a lot. Damn, that's crazy. I did not know that. That's a new piece of. A lot of this is I didn't know she had leukemia, and then I didn't know I may have read a long time ago, but I did not know he had. Damn,
siblings,
crazy.
including her then 2-year-old twins, Ernest and Doris. Louis Tomlinson's family suffered another horrible loss on March 13, 2019, when his 18-year-old
Super
sister
loud, so.
Felicity passed away from a suspected heart attack. Felicity, a social media influencer and aspiring fashion designer, was pronounced dead by paramedics after she unexpectedly
That's tragic,
collapsed at
dude.
her
That's
London
just
apartment.
tragic.
The health emergency was reportedly shocking to Louis and his loved ones, as Felicity
yeah.
hadn't shown any warning signs and didn't have any history of heart trouble.
That's so.
6
That's
months
terrible.
after her passing, an inquest into her death revealed that she died of an accidental overdose. Following Felicity's untimely passing, a source told The Sun that the family was devastated. Louis was hit especially hard, and he canceled all of the promotional events for his new single, Two of Us. According to the source, it's just the biggest tragedy, and everyone wants to be there for Louis, who is the leader of his family since the loss of his mother and always there for all his siblings. Two of Us is about the death
I
of
think,
Louis'
dude,
mother.
like overdoses are just so tragic in today's world that we still in 2021, I almost said 2020, in 2021 we still have this stigma against people that are drug users, that like they're like these just terrible people, that they're like these criminals, they're just like, and they're not, they're just your everyday people that are down in the world and just are feeling so bad that they feel like that's the only option they have to make themselves feel better. And the fact that we've just criminalized something like this for years now, and some countries have taken the step to decriminalize it, which has helped tremendously. Look at Portugal. Shout out Portugal if you live in Portugal. Portugal has taken huge steps, and it doesn't help to make these people feel like criminals, because then they won't reach out for help like they should. Like, it's so tragic. Like, I wish like she probably didn't feel like okay to like reach out for help, because you're looked at as like you're like below. And we're still at that with mental health. Like, people are always looked at, if if you're sad or you're depressed or whatever you're going through, you're always looked down upon, or people dismiss it for and it's really tragic. So please, if you're feeling down, please contact someone, please get help. There's really nothing else to be, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. We all go through so many different things. I go through so many different things. It's just, so please get help. There's don't be ashamed of that. And proud of everyone that does get through things like this. So yeah, I'm glad he's still going too and making music, and Dude, I just can't. Sorry, I went to a rant already.
Which makes the timing of Felicity's death all the more tragic. Our hearts go out to the Tomlinson family as they heal from both of these losses.
That I know that in terms of emotionally, I've been taken to the nth degree, and I still managed to perform because that's what she wanted me to do.
Tomlinson was one proud papa when he welcomed his son Freddie into the world in January 2016. But his happiness took a complicated turn after Freddie's mother, Brianna Jungworth, put a wrench in his visitation schedule. Jungworth and Tomlinson were never a
Are they talking about Eleanor? I thought... I'm so confused right now. Bro, I'm tripping. Is that not Ellen? I'm so confused.
long-term couple, at least not publicly, and reportedly weren't together when Freddie was born.
I'm
Things
so
seemed
confused.
to be okay between the new parents until Tomlinson's then-girlfriend, Danielle Campbell, stepped onto the scene in the summer of 2016. After Campbell and Tomlinson were spotted enjoying a day at the beach with Freddie, Jungworth tweeted, "You will never be my baby son's mother." Campbell's presence...
Hold on, I have to Google who is Freddie Tomlinson, because I thought Eleanor for like 9 months now, or whenever. Who is Freddie's? I don't know how to spell his name. Freddie Tomlinson's mum. I like how you guys put mum. They came up with the British, all the people, and the Brianna. So that is Eleanor, right? Or I don't know. Dude, I'm so confused. Who is Eleanor Freddie's mom? Damn, bro, that's not... Dude, I've thought for, like... Bro, you're watching my reaction of me finding out that Eleanor's not Freddie's mom. What the... Okay, well.
This is what reportedly sparked custody issues between Jungworth and Tomlinson reportedly accused Jungworth of being inconsistent with allowing him visitation of their son. Making matters even more dramatic is that Tomlinson reportedly believed that Jungworth was withholding Freddie in a scheme to get more money. Considering that he bought her and Freddie a home worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, he didn't appreciate the alleged custody antics. Tomlinson filed for joint custody in June 2016, and since then, it appears that the two managed to get on better terms as they celebrated Freddie's first birthday together.
This is an old video,
though, the British accent, though, because that's pretty
trying.
cool.
I'm trying. Yeah, it's tough though. It's tough.
Although it might be difficult to believe, some fans started a rumor that Tomlinson's son wasn't real. It all started with the theory that his relationship with Brianna Jungworth was set up for publicity. Supposed evidence included that a Jungworth fan account was created 2 days before the couple's first public outing. The date night was photographed by British newspaper The Sun, and the outlet was the first to announce Jungworth's pregnancy in July 2015. Internet sleuths also brought up a moment that occurred at a June 2015 One Direction concert. In a moment that a few people interpreted as a bit of foreshadowing, Tomlinson threw a baby doll off of the stage while shouting, "It's not real." And that's just the tip of the conspiratorial iceberg. In an
How is that, like, it's not real, and throwing a bait, like, quick, that's... Why do you take... Dude, come on. That's a bit, like, come on, dude. I don't know how so many people, like, even in this fandom, it's so weird how so many people, like, don't trust them at all. Like, they're always thinking that these guys are lying to us. Like, apparently they're, like, the biggest fucking liars in the world, is what I've learned, because people just, like, you say that you like them, and but everyone accuses all 5 of them of just these giant conspiracies, that they're lying to us, that there's this reason. Like, apparently they're the biggest liars in the world. Yeah, I don't understand why everyone has trust issues with them. Like, dude, even if they are lying, oh my god, man, it bothers me a little bit. It really does bother me.
And decidedly real turn of events, the rumors caught up with Tomlinson in April 2016 while he was putting Freddie into his car seat. In a since-deleted video of the incident, a paparazzo can be heard telling the dad, "Hey mate, it's good to see your baby's real, man." It was a remark that didn't go over too well as Tomlinson shot back, "Have a bit of respect for the baby." While some conspiracy theories are harmless, others can actually hurt innocent people, as this incident proved.
It's laughable.
Nonsense.
Absolutely laughable.
Nonsense.
One Direction fans have a knack for creating conspiracy theories. In addition to the fake baby scandal, some fans speculated that Tomlinson was in a secret relationship with his former bandmate, Harry Styles. Not only did these fans give them the nickname Larry Stylinson, they also created YouTube videos depicting supposed evidence of their relationship. Others wrote fan fiction and created fan art that depicted the two in romantic scenarios. While it's common for fans to ship celebrities together, this rumor was different because it made assumptions about Tomlinson's orientation. The stress of the situation eventually took a toll on his friendship with Styles, a sad reality he touched on in a July 2017 interview with The Sun, in which he said, "I'm so protective over things like that, about the people I love, so it created this atmosphere between the two of us where everyone was looking into everything we did." Former 1D member Zayn Malik also addressed the situation in an interview with Fader, stating, "It's not funny and it still continues to be quite hard for them. They won't naturally go put their arm around each other because they're conscious of this thing that's going on, which is not even true." Tomlinson has struggled with painful
They're literally,
bouts-
it bothers me that they're literally never going to be able to hang out in public ever again. Like that, they're literally, it like ruined, like, I don't know if that specific thing ruined the relationship, but it seems like it has put a damper on a relationship. I could imagine, like, you know, like having conspiracy theories between like one of me and my friends that like we're dating and we're together, and it's not even to the point that, like, you know, like we're like, oh my god, like I'm not gay. Like that's not the issue. It's the issue that, like, you know, especially when they're both in like relationships with a person. And if I was in a relationship with a person and these people kept saying that I was like in a secret relationship with this person, I couldn't imagine the harm that it would do for the person that I'm dating. Because that would just be, all these people are, you know, commenting, oh my god, you know, you're not even, you know, and they're angry at you for something you never did. It's just, you know, it's just, then they can't go in public. They're never, like, they're really never gonna hang out anymore. Like, it just, it's just bad all around. It's just bad all around. Hopefully it's loud. It's just super loud in my ears. Hopefully it's loud enough for the video.
Of self-doubt throughout the years, especially where it concerns his involvement in One Direction. The singer felt like he didn't have the it factor his bandmates enjoyed, a sentiment he elaborated on in a June 2017 interview with The Guardian. He praised Niall Horan as lovely and fearless, Liam Payne as having good stage presence, Harry Styles as being very cool, and Zayn Malik as
Very
having
cool.
a fantastic voice. Then he ended his gushy tribute by saying, quote, "And then there's me." It sounds like Tomlinson could use a reality check because he's definitely talented and beloved by many. Sadly, Tomlinson's insecurity followed him into his solo career. He told The Guardian, "If you'd asked me a year or 18 months ago, are you going to do anything as a solo artist? I'd have said absolutely not." He added, "I couldn't say to you now that I could definitely get a superstar writer in a session with me, and I understand that. Harry won't struggle with any of that." Despite Tomlinson's fears, his solo singles have performed pretty well on the Billboard charts. Although Tomlinson maintained a strong relationship with his mom until her death, the same cannot be said for his biological father, Troy Austin. Tomlinson's mother and Austin divorced when their son was very young, with the future star eventually adopting the last name of his stepfather, Mark Tomlinson. In March
I did not know that.
2013,
I did
Austin
not
gave
know
an
that.
in-depth interview to The
That's
Mirror
dope.
about his
That's
strained
dope.
relationship with his son. He expressed
Not
regret-
not that his dad would, but it's dope that, like, he took his step. That's a dad right there. That's a dad. It doesn't matter the blood. That dude stepped up and literally, like, likes him so much that he changes. That's sick, dude. That's dope. I like that. I like
about
that.
their falling out and spoke about his efforts to reconnect.
Oh.
He shared, "Seeing what he's done with his life makes me so happy. I know people will think I'm only interested in being part of his life again because he's rich and famous, but it's not
Yep.
about that." Louis
Yep.
apparently
Yep.
wasn't very
Yep.
happy with Austin's public move. The
Yeah, why'd he go public with it, dude? Why is he trying to get clout, dude? I don't want that. I don't want that. Does interview.
same day that the interview went live, he tweeted,
That's
"I'd like to
so
start off
whack.
the day by saying a big you to The Mirror." 2 years later, Austin reportedly planned to drop a bombshell about Tomlinson's life. A source
Oh
told The
my
Mirror
God,
he sees
dude.
it as his final shot at getting Louis' attention, and he's said he will drop the bombshell if he feels it's the
What's he
only
gonna say,
option
Larry's
he's got
real?
left, even
Could you
though it
imagine?
would come as a massive shock. He knows it could cause
That dude's
another big
weak,
rift
dude.
within the family,
That
but
dude's
is
weak.
starting to feel he has nothing
That's not a man right there. That is not a man. His stepdad is a man.
Left to lose.
His dad,
In
that's
response,
whack, bro.
Tomlinson's
That's whack.
stepdad tweeted, "Blackmail? Stupid man. Got a good mind to pay you a visit."
Let's go, bro.
After
Mark
Tomlinson's mother
dope.
passed away, he received more bad news when his biological
Mark
father was
Tomlinson's a man.
diagnosed with liver cancer in May 2018. Troy Austin blamed drinking and smoking for his illness. He also painted a picture of how dark his life had become before the diagnosis, telling
This
The
fool's a
Sun,
victim.
"Some days I wouldn't eat at all,
Like,
but
it's
would just
awful. Like, I don't want anyone to have that, but this dude's like a victim.
drink and smoke. I would drink to celebrate the good times and drink to cope with the bad. Whatever life threw at me, I would drink. And there was stress. The stress of my mum dying in March last year, and
Why
my
is this
dog
dude doing
Oki died
interviews?
5 days
Who is-
before Christmas. Luckily for Austin, doctors at Northern General Hospital in Sheffield, England were able to
I forget that in England all this is free, so he doesn't have to worry about medical bills. I was thinking American mindset. I was like, oh, well, he was probably gonna pay that at least because he's like still a nice person. It's all free in the UK. I forget.
remove the cancerous
NHS,
tumor
baby.
following a
NHS,
4-hour
baby.
surgery. Tomlinson didn't speak publicly about his estranged father's surgery, but it's not hard to imagine that it brought up bad memories for him. Despite Tomlinson's silence, Austin expressed hope for a reunion,
Why is this
telling
dude
The
still
Sun,
doing
"As for
interviews?"
Louis, if he ever wanted to make contact, then I would be happy for that to happen." When you're a
This
member
dude's
of a
whack,
mega
bro.
popular boy
Kinda
band,
bothers
it
me.
can be easy for resentment to build up between you and your bandmates. Louis Tomlinson and Zayn Malik are no exception to this rule, as
They have
they've
some
been on the
beef.
outs ever since Malik left the group in 2015 for private time. The bad blood first surfaced when Malik skipped Tomlinson's first performance following the 2016 death of his mother. Tomlinson publicly admitted that the incident bothered him. By October 2019, Tomlinson still wasn't ready to make peace. He told Metro, "At the moment, I am still pretty mad about the whole thing. I don't think he handled it very well. But never say never. Who knows? He chatted a lot of shit in the early days. I thought One Direction were pretty good." What's heartbreaking about all of this is that Tomlinson's mother's dying wish was for the guys to make things right. Because, as she once put it, quote, "Life is too fucking short." All we can say
True.
is we hope the two are able to put all of
I
this
hope the
behind them
five.
one day.
I hope the five are
Before
able to put it
Tomlinson
together.
joined One Direction in 2010, he was just another
They don't even have to make music. I don't care if they make music. They really all five just gotta, dude. They all five gotta like grow up or something and like just put it all behind them and work. Cause literally, unless like, bro, if it's gonna bother me if they don't have to make music. I don't care about that. I don't care if they do make music. That's great. That's a plus. They just need to get together and fix what happened, because Jesus Christ, guys, like, come on, man, come on.
aspiring
You're
musician.
such an instrument, like, you're gonna be remembered as One Direction for the rest of your lives. That's for years, for hundreds of years. That's like, you're gonna be a musical phenomenon. Like, that's gonna be, and you got put, like, you don't want to like be the people that like end up like that like don't hate people say, like, come on,
trying out
guys,
various
come on.
bands. At one
Come on.
point early in his career, he became part of a group that he really loved. During an appearance on The Late Late Show with James Corden in October 2019, he noted that it was his first moment of singing and performing. All seemed to be going
Which, of course, I don't know the full story. They could, each of them, it could have some stuff, because we don't know. We've only seen what they want us to see, so, or what we're allowed to see. So there could be some stuff that someone did to someone else that's private. That's like, damn, I'm never talking to them again. And I understand that, actually. So if there's some crazy stuff that never happened that one of them did to each other, or whatever caused that, there's probably stuff in the private that we don't know about. So I understand that. Just publicly, what we've seen, they should get like make up.
going well until he was asked during a speaking and listening exam in English class to talk about something he was really fond of. Naturally,
his
he
head look
chose to
fake right
talk
there?
about the band.
And this
Yeah,
kid
his
asked
head
me a
looked
question.
fake right
I can't
there.
remember exactly what the question
Did you
was.
see that?
But it ended in me
my
realising that
thumbnail right
I'd
there.
just been kicked out of that band. And I didn't even know about it.
Talk about a humiliating experience. This incident might not be quite as tragic as others in Tomlinson's life, but it's still awful to
Who's
lose
that? I didn't
something
know
you
about
love,
it.
no matter what it is. But don't feel too bad for him, as it all worked out in the end. The lead guitarist, it
I
turned
feel
out,
bad
was
for him.
jealous and wanted all the glory for himself.
That's such a sick
I
shot,
had
by
a
the
blast
way.
laugh, really, didn't I? You certainly did. Wow.
I love James Corden. So yeah, that's gonna do it. That's a roller coaster of emotions, dude. It's like up, down, up, down. The dad thing, the stepdad, I love the stepdad though. That kind of made the whole video for me. Yeah, that made me. But dude, he's been through so much. He's, I'm proud of him that he decided to keep making music and just kind of fight through all the struggles. And use the struggles in his music to help other people. That's gonna do it, everyone. Enjoy Nucci channel, subscribe, click the like button, check my Patreon if you want to support chilling further. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Hope it's a great day. I'll see you in the next video.